Hey guys, Drutter here. You're looking at some silver porn on my channel for the first time in a little while. I'm gonna show these coins. They're Royal Canadian Mint 2-ounce maples. Not bad. Not in love with the design myself. It's obviously quite nice. There's two maples on it, signifying that it's a double maple. And it's a $10 face value. Reeded edges, and as you notice, it's the same dimensions as a regular silver maple from the Royal Canadian Mint. It's just twice as thick. You can't hear that, but it's sort of thumping against the table even through that felt there. So nice hefty coins. Picked myself up 20 ounces of those, and I think I'll maybe grab another 20 ounces if there's any available. Unfortunately, I think I picked up some of the last ones. They had only about 100 come in, I guess. There was almost nothing in their maple category. This is a Canadian website, so they have a direct link to Royal Canadian Mint. This is silvergoldbull.ca that I'm talking about, that I ordered these from. Not an endorsement or anything, or a complaint or anything about them. That's just what happened. Ordered these, and they disappeared off the website along with everything else. They currently have no maples in that category in stock, except one, and it is $100. It's a $100 ounce. It has like a privy mark on it or something. It's like a numismatic basically, and that's it. There's no bullion basically on the website. The 10-ounce bars are even almost gone down to nothing. There's a few like pre-sales or notify me when it's back in stock kind of thing, but nothing in stock, nothing ready to ship. So we talk about shortages. I've talked about that for years. I've documented shortages for years and argued with people, oh, is it really a shortage? It's not really a shortage if I can find silver at the store. It's like, yeah, shortage means that there's not as much as there needs to be. It doesn't mean that there's none. It means that there's less than the demand. So basically the physical price has to go up. Premiums go up, wait lists and waiting times and all that kind of stuff that we saw in 2011 and 2013. That's sort of coming back again. It's sort of happening again. The price is hovering somewhere around $50. It came down from $54 about a week ago, or I guess not quite a week ago now, and late last week that was. And so it looks to me like it might be forming a handle on another cup there, the 54 at the top and 46 or so at the bottom, and 50 is about the middle point. So it's come down to 50 now. If it drops down too much further, then that's not a cup and handle formation anymore. It's more like a W, which some people actually look for as well as kind of a bullish indicator too. So it does look like if the price stabilizes at some point in the next month or two and starts to creep back up again, no matter what, it's going to make quite the bullish formation, and there's going to be a pop to the next level above. So as far as prices go anyway, that's just what I've been looking at. Crypto continues to crash. I'm so happy I dumped my crypto into gold and silver this year. Starting in January, I bought piles of gold, had a blast just spending a ton of Bitcoin into gold, and then throughout the year at little spots that seemed good to me, I was picking up little ounces of gold and half ounces and tubes of maples and bars and so on, and it's been just wonderful to get out of crypto and into precious metals, and then just to see it crashing. Now, I'm sorry for anybody that's still holding crypto. Hopefully a lot of people have taken some profits during this bull market. Unfortunately, there wasn't much of a bull market for the altcoins, but that's a topic for another video. I was definitely thinking there would be something, at least some kind of action for the altcoins, and it's basically almost nothing for most of them. And it's been a Bitcoin only show the last year or so, but that seems to be over now, as it's dropping down below 90,000 now, down from 126 a few weeks ago. So that was definitely felt good to have sort of felt like this doesn't feel good anymore. It doesn't feel like it's going up anymore, and to get out of it. And I remember saying for years, predicting that the next top would be 2025. Sometime around October, I said, would be the top. in the crypto market. And I said what price that would be. I said it would be somewhere between 120 and 140,000 US. And it ended up being 126 in October. So it was yet another perfect call for Bitcoin for me. And not only did I make that call, but this time I actually put my money where my mouth is. Instead of making perfect Bitcoin calls the past however many years since 2013, I've been drawing the chart and it came true. A lot of people made a lot of money on this channel watching that Bitcoin chart and that I was predicting and investing in it. And you know, I could time ups, downs, sideways, exact dates, exact price levels for years. And so this time I had a Bitcoin to play with, and I feel like I did a good job with it. I held it till the right time. I got rid of $100,000 of debt, and I've now loaded the boat. So that's my little personal success story. This silver you're seeing here is just the latest. I'm mostly done, basically. This is just some of the last stuff I picked up when Bitcoin was 106 recently. And silver had a little dip down to the 40s, and so I picked up this order and another one that's delayed by weather, but there's no weather, so I don't know why. I think shipping companies just say that just to take longer so they can, I don't know. I'm not sure why, but nobody can deliver anything on time anymore. But anyhow, this did come to me, and I was glad to share it with you. Hope you appreciated it. Hope you enjoyed it. I did. I think those are pretty cool. Not the most beautiful maple I've ever seen, but certainly a nice one. I'm not sure about that writing down the bottom. It's pretty thin, pretty small on that rim there. Canada along the top's not as bad, I think, but just to my eye anyway, those little letters along the bottom feel a little crunched in there. And not sure about that rim at all, really. It's a bit different from the matte finish there on that, but classic Charles on the back, or I guess call it the front. That's the 2-ounce maple anyway, the 2024. It was about spot price. It was not, I mean, it's not spot price. It was about the same premium as the regular maples, I should say, which is whatever, like $10 over spot or whatever it is. But yeah, it wasn't anything. It wasn't any higher premium than anything else. But that was the only thing on the site, so I was glad to pick it up. They continue to have nothing. I've seen them put up a few tubes here and there, a couple monster boxes here and there, and boom, instantly they're gone. So the physical market is really hot right now. If you can get your hands on physical at anywhere near spot prices, you're lucky. Have a great day, great evening. Talk to you again soon.